In this video, I'm going to tell you some of the key things you need to know about the differences between hurricanes and flood insurance. I'm Ryan James. I'm a public insurance adjuster based out of Tampa, Florida, and I've managed over 1,000 claims successfully for our clients. The important thing that we need to think about, and right now this is a time currently after Hurricane Helene, and now we have Hurricane Milton coming towards us. And Helene was quite a bit of a different animal in that it caused a lot of storm surge. We had very little wind damage. Storm surge is under your flood policy. What that means, if you have flood insurance, is that any water that is on the ground that comes into your house is going to be covered under that policy. Homeowners insurance, which is your more standard insurance, which most people, at least if you have a mortgage, have, and quite frankly, everybody should have, is going to cover hurricane and a lot of other things. What it does not cover is the flood. And the reason for that is because it's very, very expensive to insure against flood. Most people don't know this, but if you do have a flood policy, it's probably through NFIP, the National Flood Insurance Protection, which is through FEMA, which is essentially a government entity. And the reason for that is they're able to subsidize premiums that are affordable so people can have some sort of flood insurance, some sort of coverage for their property. Now, a lot of people ask me, hey, well, what if I just didn't have flood insurance? Maybe I should just rely on FEMA to come in if something like this happens. And here's the reality of it. FEMA, while they do pay people who don't have flood insurance, it's a very, very small amount. It could just be a couple $1,000s, and that's not going to be enough for you. Granted, flood insurance also is not going to give you everything that you need, most likely, to bring your house back to pre-loss condition, but it is going to help in a big way. So I recommend that everybody has flood insurance, even if you aren't in a quote-unquote flood zone. Now, we have Hurricane Milton coming in, and Hurricane Milton is going to bring wind as well as storm surge. But when we have wind damage, we have trees falling through your roof, branches breaking through your window, rain coming in, all those types of things, those are going to be under your homeowner's policy. If you have a situation where you have a groundwater flood intrusion from a hurricane through a storm surge or river overflowing or just a flash flood, and you have damage from the hurricane, you're going to be filing two different claims. You're going to file one claim with your homeowner's insurance and a second claim with your flood insurance. Now, if you need help with that, you have more questions on that, feel free to give us a call at Liberty Adjusters. We're more than happy to help our friends here in the Tampa Bay area and wherever you may be in the state of Florida.